Dear students, welcome to our class on climate change, radiative forcing. I explained to you what is radiative, what is forcing in this class. The influence of a factor that can cause climate change, such as a greenhouse gas, is often evaluated in terms of its radiative forcing. Greenhouse gas may be CO2, methane, hydrofluorocarbons, perfluorocarbons, even for that matter water vapor as well. Okay, now see, radiative forcing is a measure of how the energy balance of the Earth atmosphere, Earth's atmosphere, okay, the energy balance of the atmosphere system is influenced when factors that affect climate change are altered. Factors that affect the climate change we have discussed in earlier classes. So when they are altered, okay, what we do? Radiative forcing is a measure of how the energy balance of the Earth atmosphere system is influenced when factors that affect the climate are altered. Now, so what is the meaning of radiative here? The word radiative arises because these factors change the balance between incoming solar radiation and outgoing infrared radiation. See, presume the sun is here, okay? From the sun, the energy is coming, incoming solar radiation, insulation is there. Now, the incoming solar radiation and the outgoing infrared radiations, okay? This is the thing. Now, the word radiative arises because the factor that change the balance between incoming solar radiation, that is insolation, and outgoing infrared radiation. Now, second thing, what is the meaning of forcing? Very, very simple. Like a dictionary meaning itself. No, not much. The term forcing is used to indicate that the Earth's radiative balance is being pushed away. That is, forcing means, pushed away from its normal state. So, the term forcing is used to indicate that Earth's radiative balance is being pushed away from its normal state. Now, few more points as far as radiative forcings are concerned, I would like to share with you. It refers to point number 2. This radiative balance, okay, the incoming solar insolation and outgoing infrared radiation balance controls the Earth's surface temperature. The Earth's surface temperature is controlled. Now, see, the radiative forcing is usually quantified as the rate of energy change. Radiative forcing is the rate of energy change per square meter, okay, square centimeter for a unit area, for example, of the globe, as measured at the top of the atmosphere and is expressed in watts per meter square. So, troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, exosphere. So, at the globe top portion. Now, in watts per meter square. When radiative forcing from a factor or a group of factors is evaluated as positive, when radiative forcing is positive, what is the meaning of it? Then the energy of Earth atmosphere system will ultimately increase. The energy of the Earth atmosphere system increase, leading to a warming of the system. Exactly reverse. In contrast, for a negative radiative forcing, if when earlier case, half minute back I told positive radiative forcing increases the warming of the system. In contrast, for a negative radiative forcing, the energy will ultimately decrease, leading to a cooling of the system. Please note that we are discussing climate change, schools of view. In this, okay, we are trying to further understand through radiative forcing term what is radiative, what is the forcing. Now, what are the natural forcing that we should like that you may be interested to know. The natural forcings are, okay, solar output, maybe aphelion, perihelion, of course, volcanic eruption, big volcanic eruption. These are all the natural forcings. what we discussed is the radiative forcing. There is a relation between the natural forcing and radiative forcing with reference to climate change. What is it? That I would like to just enlighten you within half minute, and that is the end of our class. Now, the natural forcings arise due to solar changes, okay, explosive volcanic eruptions. The differences in radiative forcing estimates between the present day and the start of the industrial era for solar irradiance changes and volcanoes are both very small. See, what are all the things happening with reference to solar present day start of the between the present day and industrial era. What is the difference between? The difference between the radiative forcing estimates, okay, between the present day and the industrial era for solar irradiant changes and volcanoes are both very small compared to the differences in radiative forcings estimated to have resulted from human activities. This is also again and again, please underline, this is the one of the views of one of the schools of view. Now, the last line I would like to share with you is, as a result, in today's atmosphere, the radiative forcing from human activities is much more important, okay, for current and future climate change than the estimated radiative forcing from the changes in natural processes. What are the natural processes? Solar output and volcanic eruptions in the present day and compared to the industrial era. Thanking you very much.